Hi guys, it's a bit of a random video this, and I kind of feel camera shy. It's been that long since I've made a video. This is more of a thank you to FunkyPrepper. I mentioned a comment on one of his videos about the nice cigars, and without warning got one in the post, and it's apparently quite a nice one. I was going to keep it till Christmas, but I can't, too excited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to light up this cigar, probably get told off for how I smoke it, because I'm probably going to smoke it all wrong. Never mind, and just give you a kind of update of what's going on and stuff like that. I know some of you know, some of you don't. There's a lot of shit going on at the minute, and that's Deftones in the background before YouTube try and cause any shit. It smells amazing. It smells almost like eucalyptus. Now I need to cut the end off it. And I don't have any kind of sophisticated tools, but what I do have is my EDC friction folder from Tim, Sugar Creek Forge, who I've not heard from in a while. So Tim, if you're watching, I hope you're well, and I wish you all the best for Christmas. So again, I'm probably doing this all wrong, and people are going to recoil in fear and anger and frustration and cut its hat off. That should work. Never been one for chewing tobacco, but probably gonna do. Yeah, so Mr. FunkyPrepper, thank you very much. You've done a lot for me this year, and it's gonna be a bit of all sorts here, I think. I will get the materials in the next couple of weeks. Garage is a mess, and I will get the tunnel forge made. That's number one on my priority list, which of course will mean the other parts will come along with it as well, and there will be videos. I'll make sure that I get the whole thing as I make it, I guess, I suppose. Right. Now I've got it on lower quality because there's quite a lot of stuff on the SD card at the minute, and I never realised. And otherwise I'll just cut out. Yeah. Chewing most of it. Bob. Nice. Very nice. I'm liking that. You can see the appeal. Right, anyway, bit of an update. I know some of you know that my knees are fucked, for want of a better expression. Well, I'm now on the books for one of the top surgeons in Europe, who specialises in artificial ligament grafts, cruciate grafts, cartilage replacement, joint replacement, bone replacement, patella replacements, all titanium this, titanium that. Does most of the MOD and all the high-end footballers, this and the other. Very, very high up surgeon, but he's taken me on the NHS, which is our health service, which was taking me a long time to get anywhere near that. Well, I've had MRI scans on both knees, and normally that will be enough for them to turn around and say, right, we'll do this, 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 or this, this, this. Well, this guy's turned around and said there is not enough detail, so I am now being sent for high definition MRI scans, which I didn't even know existed. Bear in mind, I've had probably 12 to 15 MRIs in total, different parts of me, probably more. So I've HD MRIs. Not only that, he wants 3D model CAT scans of both my knee joints. Now, what this will do is it'll make, basically it'll give him a full three-dimensional CAD style replica, manipulative replica that he can manipulate on the computer screen, so on and so forth. Now that means he can see exactly what's going on in there, and also gives him a better idea of how to go ahead in the future. Well, there's two sides to that coin. First side of the coin is progress, which means he can obviously see potential problems and he can obviously see potential solutions. Now bear in mind, you're talking well over 20 grand in fees for these scans, well over, like well over, and that's a guess. And this is coming out of his budget, and he wouldn't be doing it for no reason. So the plus side is he can see a solution, which he won't discuss with me because he needs to see more detail, more information. The 3D modelling of the knee joints, both of them. And the downside is they are way more fucked than I thought they were. Way more fucked than I thought they were, because he wouldn't be doing that. Now, plus side is I've told him I want to run again. I used to be ultra fit. I feel like I'm putting weight on and I can't stand it. I can't keep fit. I struggle coming into the garage. I can go 3-4 days without being able to spend half an hour in here, which I'm sure a lot of you that have been waiting for stuff, there's your reason why. Obviously cold makes it worse, and heating up a garage this big's not very easy. But I am looking into that. So yeah, what I'm hoping is he sees that if he puts the work in, he'll get the work back, the effort back. He'll see a result, because he's not going to do a 40 grand knee rebuild on somebody that's only ever going to walk to the pub on a Sunday. Whereas I've said to him I will push as hard as I can, and he hopefully sees that as a challenge and sees that as potential reward for putting effort in. So that's that. You guys that have been waiting for stuff, I know there's a couple of catapults, wooden catapults I've been meaning to make. There's friction folders, they're still sat on there in pieces, 70% made, but it's just got to be really in the right frame of mind for me to do it. And if I'm in agony or I'm taking a load of painkillers, which is again two sides of a coin, I can't do it. I'll just make a mess with it. So I tend to do more mundane stuff like grinding. Now I've got a ton of orders that I've taken on, and I know didn't really want to do that, but coming up to Christmas I've had no choice. I needed materials, I've had to take payment up front, I've had to do that. And unfortunately I can't give deadlines as to how long exactly it's going to take for me to complete them. Those that understand problems with the situation that I'm in will understand that and appreciate that. I'm quite happy to wait for the work, because the longer the wait, the better the work will be. And in the grand scheme of things, nobody's waited that long. I've been waiting 14, 15 months now for my whole bag, which I don't mind at all, but it just goes to show it's not a long time. and because I have medical problems that people need to take this into account, which they don't, or some don't, should I say. And like I said, if I take enough painkillers to be able to come in here, I'll end up grinding a finger off. It's that simple. I'm liking that. Red wine in a pewter tankard. That should be done. So yeah, so where do we go from here? Need to get the friction folders done and out the door because people have been waiting long enough for them. I'm itching to get onto frame locks. I'm highly confident that I can make working frame locks to start with, and within maybe 10 start getting to a standard where start being noticed, I think. However, I've told myself that I won't be doing that until I've finished some of the backlog of customs that are on order. So I'm holding myself back, but I'm doing it for a reason, because if I get my head into the frame locks, people that have been waiting will end up waiting even longer, because like I said before, if I can come in here and I can spend, say, maybe 6 hours in a week in 3 2-hour stints, when it comes to making something, that's not a lot of time. And if I focus that on one particular thing, everything else just gets neglected. And that's not malicious in any way. Now, the reason why my workshop's a mess, it'll take me a day to clean the workshop, it'll take me 3 days to recover. That sounds crazy, that's the way it is. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Look quite fit. No, completely cut. Also my left wrist's cut. Had that rebuilt, had that thumb ligament grafted. Problems with my spine. I used to be an extremely competent climber / mountaineer, and because I no longer do that, I'm having problems with my back where the ligaments are compressing all the vertebrae as well. Need to get fit to resolve that. Can't get fit when your knees are a mess. So the way it is. But what I want to do is get that forge built. That's nice. Get that forge built. Hopefully I'll have the money by the end of the week to get that done, or get the parts to get that done. Just the KO, the KO wall, the this, that and the other, and I'll get a second jet for it. Then I've got a couple of things in the pipeline that'll get that out of the way. I've got the D2. I've got most of these are sold. They all need doing. I've got a project I want to do for myself, which I don't know, I'll either get it done at some point. I've got full modification of that bag of shit grinder to do. Again, I'm going to have to get the part in and start building that from scratch. What else? Need to tidy. I think I already mentioned that. Mr. FunkyPrepper, you're still watching. Bad man. Anyway, let me show you. So, in amongst the mess, you've seen it here. I think most people know the War Dog. It's one of my most viewed videos. I've got a custom to make for a local friend who's a Krav Maga instructor. And I don't know, most people on Instagram didn't notice the backdrop that I used in one of my recent pictures was an 8mm thick piece of steel. So I've got to cut that out, and hopefully in return I'm going to get some lessons, some personal training maybe. I don't know, we'll see. It might not happen, depends on how busy he is, but that would be good for me. This is a priority. He's become a friend of mine. He's been waiting a long time. It's a big piece of Damascus. In all honesty, I am scared of ruining a big piece of Damascus like that, because there's no way on earth I can afford to replace it. But next few days, a couple of days after Christmas, Boxing Day, after that, Boxing Day, Christmas Day, whatever, I'm going to get that profiled out and get him a good update. Frame locks. Friction folder. Friction folders in parts. And I've mixed all the parts up as well, so that's going to be fun. My bandsaw table's working really well. I have had a couple of issues with it. It threw a bearing here, destroyed it, but they replaced that under warranty with no qualms, quibbles whatsoever. So this is working again. Oh, so unplug that. It's a broken battery charger. My car's gone. Went for 1200, which is nice that it's gone, but gutted that it went for that. That covered one invoice, and it's gone, completely gone. Gave most of it to my girlfriend. Not most of it, but a big chunk of it. Had to do a couple of refunds, unfortunately. One was because I was making a catapult before Christmas, and a piece of the wood, a chunk of the fork tip blew off. There's no way I could get it done in time, redo another one. So I refunded it. Nicely, she's going to rebuy it after Christmas, so that's not too bad. Yeah, don't know what else to say really. That's a big old chunk of ash. But yeah, next year, hopefully, get my knees fixed and be in here 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 8-10 hours a day, and stamp a good mark on myself in the knife making industry. But without, I need to get rid of the pain problem first. I would review it, but I wouldn't know where to start. Another thing that I intend to do as well is, rather than sitting on my arse when I can't come in here, is what I can do is get to the woods. I have a patch of woods that's my own, not my own, not personally, but that I've got almost free rein in. That is, it's about 170 yards away. So I'm going to try and do some reviews on some of the kit that I've got, from small EDC torches, my lighter, there's a couple of knives that I've had for a long time that I want to review that aren't my own, my shotgun. Those that follow my Instagram, I've just got my section 2. And the first thing I bought was a suppressed 410, horsepower 410, which I've given a camo paint job, put a red dot on it, and just tarted it up somewhat. I want to do reviews on that as well. Also get some footage of that, because the footage that's on the internet at the minute is very, very vague, and it's poor quality video. not poor quality from the people that have made the videos, just poor quality as in it's not HD. So I wouldn't mind getting some different range testing videos so we can see how quiet this thing actually is. I'll also start loading my own ammo, so I'll start getting videos of that, because again, if I'm sat in the house, might as well be doing something. Shitting myself. So yeah, so I'm going to try and be productive with the time that I can't spend in here. That's my goal. But the first project is the forge. Definitely. And for those that are still watching, for those that are still watching, obviously have a good Christmas. And thank you to everybody for their support, their understanding, following my work, encouraging me, standing by me as well, and being extremely patient. I know some of you guys out there have got patience of a saint, to be honest. But I think those are the more understanding. When I explain the problems that I've got, they kind of understand it. Probably get frustrated, which I would myself, but they're understanding of the situation. But yeah, my knees are really fucked. Really fucked. So when I've got to come in here and spend 2 hours fucking about with the grinder, I spend 2 hours fucking about with the grinder, then I've got to go back in, that's it for the day, and I've got nothing done. Next day comes along, I've got to come back in here, spend another 2 hours fucking about with the grinder, 2 hours fucking about with that, 2 hours messing about with another tool, go back in the house, it's another day gone, and another day, and another day, and then the next day I can't come in, the day after that I can't come in the garage. The reason why I've sold my car, took 3 years to build, not because of the money, because I can't physically use a clutch. That guy's just heartbreaking. Really heartbreaking. But hey ho, I've got the Category A motorbike license, so we'll build a bike next year. Definitely going to try and get more videos back up then. Got a bit pissed off with this whole Google Plus thing, but it's not too bad. I'll figure it out. But yeah, if there's anything you'd like to see on my channel, let me know. Really want to do some reviews. Really quite keen on that idea. Oh, the other thing as well is I might also on I'm surprised if anyone's still watching by now, halfway through a Deftones album. Kylie, CKC Knives, Guy Bastion, he started a forum, check it out. That's got potential to go very big. Needless to say, I'm more than happy to be part of that. As much as I hate forums, this is a fresh forum, which I'm ecstatic about, to be brutally honest. And it looks like I might get my own section of it as well, so I'll get links and stuff like that. Yeah, so check that out. I'll put bits of everything on there. Follow my Instagram as well if you want to keep an eye on what I'm doing. Really like Instagram, it's a fantastic platform. Anyway, what else can I tell you? Also found a 2.2 rimfire club locally. So I'm going to join that. There's also another range locally as well that's completely open to what you can shoot on it. I've been around firearms since I was 6-7 years old, reloading pistol rounds, shot handguns right the way up till the ban when I was 12-13 years old. Competed with them, shot muzzle loaders, various rifles, lever actions, big bore. I've shot all my life. So go down that road. I'll get videos on that as well. I want to try and get into some of the prepping sites, like I was watching Dave Canterbury recently, and he started a fire with some black powder. I want to have a go at that using nitro powder. I'm not going to get into the black powder because I don't need it, to be honest. So I'm going to try and have a go at lighting some fires with some nitro. Cutting apart some shells, the sort of thing that we'd see more commonly in the UK. See if we can't start a fire. Bit through the wash, that one. Yeah. Well, I think I've taken up enough of your life for now. Yeah, thanks again for your support, everybody. Your patience, encouragement. I'm not going to go into listing names because I'll miss somebody out. I don't want to do that. Yeah, fingers crossed. Get my knees fixed next year. Actually spent some time in here making some knives and stuff. Quite fancy making a crossbow as well, so keep your eye on it. Take care, guys. Have a good Christmas.